Hi guys, I wanted to take a quick moment to show you, if you don't know about this, show you that there are some settings that you can manipulate related to the discussion boards, and you may have a preference for one or the other major setting of the discussion board, and so I think it's worth taking just a moment. I'll try to keep this video short. I'm going into the discussion boards. I'm going into a board where I have made a couple of posts. All right, so right now by default, my discussion board is showing in reading view. So here we have a post on this how do you do board. This person titled it Hate to See the Summer End, and then you can kind of see the beginning of their post here. And if I want to see the whole post, I can hit more and I can read it, and I can probably reply to it here. But if nothing else, I can click on the title, open up the post, read it, reply to it, that kind of thing. Okay? So I think you get how that works, but I'm not very good at the reading view. I'm going to go back to the topic. Okay, now I'm out of the post. I'm back kind of at a high level in the same discussion board. Um, Same thing here. I can click on this, and when you click on this reading view, you can go left and right. So I can go to the previous person's post. This is the thinking about going vegetarian post. The previous person, and I know I'm the only one posting, but previous post was about hate to see summer end. I can right click and go over to the third post here. So excited to be in this class, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's reading view. But let's say that you want to try a different view. You can go into settings, and there are a number of settings. I'm only going to talk about the difference between reading and grid. There are other things that are worth exploring, and if you want to know what these things mean, you can click these question marks, and you can also just try things out. Um, but the other major view is the grid view. So let's save it and take a look at how this looks different from reading view. All right, so now all of my discussion boards, not just the how do you do one, but all of them should be in grid view because these settings that I just changed up here apply to all of my discussions. And they're really easy to change, so don't freak out if you change the setting and suddenly things look a way you don't like and you want to change them back. Just go back to settings. Also, if you're scared to change your settings, then I suggest that before you try it, that you kind of take some screenshots of what your current settings are, and then you can always go back to what they were. All right, so let's take a look at what the change to the grid view has done. And I do have a setting here where my post can display, part of the post will display in the bottom. I can remove that setting. But now with grid view, it's more like a table. It tells me when the post was made. I can see the title of the post. I can see who responded to it, who authored these posts. So that's the other option. And that's the option that I prefer, but you're going to have to decide what you like. So that's the major point I wanted to make about discussion boards. It is worth your time to go check out the settings, play with them. The other thing really quickly, if I go to the home page of CourseDen and I go to Help, Student Tutorials, and then scroll down a little bit to CourseDen tutorials. If you just want to know more about making discussion posts and replying and subscribing and some other features related to actually engaging in discussions and using the tool, click on this discussions video and watch it. It's really short, and it looks like they even have a more intensive discussion guide resource there as well. Actually, quite a few resources. So check those things out if you want to know more. All right, thanks so much.